What's going on, Fragrance family? It's your boy Wood. You back again in the Fragrance Lounge. And you know, as always, we're here to talk fragrances, grooming, because here we like to look good and smell good. So, as always, I'm going to jump right into it. You know, I don't like to hold you guys. I like to give you the information and get in, get out. But before we do, I want to continue to ask you to thank you for following, liking, sharing, subscribing to the page on YouTube, hitting that notification button, following on Instagram, TikTok, the Fragrance Lounge with Wood. You know, we on all the sites. So we're going to jump right into it. So I've gotten a lot of questions in regards to what I post about. Are there fragrances that don't necessarily cost $200, $300, $400? And I have done reviews on fragrances that are not that expensive because they are out there. But I've gotten that question more times than probably anything else outside of how do I apply my fragrances. So I thought, you know what, let's do something. Let's do something again. Always trying to give information, always trying to share. Recently, I have been buying fragrances off of TikTok. You know, that's a place you can get stuff. You know, I talk about other sites as well, but there's a lot of fragrances that are sold off of TikTok shop. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I've gotten a couple fragrances here recently that I actually like a lot. And we're going to talk about them. A couple of them I've already reviewed, but we're going to talk about them now. They're from 3 different houses that I have, 5 fragrances here. They're not going to be full reviews, but I am going to tell you what they smell like, what you get from them, and why I like them. And I'm going to start right with probably, they're not number 1, but definitely, they're not ranked really, but this is probably in my top 2 of the 5. And this is Lattafa Camera, right? This is just a sweet gourmand smelling fragrance. It just is what it is. It's that vanilla, that weightiness, that musk that comes in the camera, and this it projects, it performs, and it smells very good. And this is a fragrance that is under $50, depending on where you find it. Like I said, I got all of these from TikTok, but you can find them other places as well. This is a fragrance that doesn't cost a lot of money and it smells good. I'm just telling you, this fragrance works. It's a fragrance that I would wear out on a date. It's a fragrance I would wear to nice events. It's just a well-done fragrance. And you know, if you know anything about Lattafa in their house, they're Arabian, I think Middle Eastern fragrance house. They make a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of good talk and a lot of good feedback on their fragrances. So this is one that I definitely would recommend. Now, this is from Lattafa. It's called Assad, and there's a couple of sides. This is the black. Now, this again is another, this is more of a, definitely the vanilla. It's not as sweet and as gourmand, I would say, as the Camera, but this smells good as well, right? It's maybe a step down as far as just the sweetness of it, because the Camera is just that vanilla and that the oud of it and the musk of it just jump right out at you. The vanilla is nice in this, but this probably has a slight tint more of woodiness with the vanilla, and that might, you know, coincide. But definitely, this is a good smelling fragrance. This is a fragrance I would wear to some special events. I would wear this out. I may layer it with something else. This performs pretty good as well. Let me tell you something about these Lattafa fragrances. Some of them, you put them on, they last a long time. Camera definitely lasts a long time. I put this on, this lasted hours. This was probably about 6, 7 hours, 8 hours that I could still smell this fragrance on me, right? So another good performing fragrance. Now, lastly from Lattafa, you have Fakar Lattafa Black. Now, this is a fruity fragrance. This smells okay. I don't like this one as much as I like the other 2. I probably wouldn't I wouldn't tell somebody not to check it out if you like fruity fragrances. Doesn't project or perform, I think, as well as the other 2. This isn't as grown up as the other 2, right? I would probably wear this hanging out, you know, maybe going to the grocery store, running to Home Depot or something. Definitely wouldn't grab this if I was going out on a date. If I'm going to any like special type of events, you know, dressing up and everything, I wouldn't wear this personally, you know, and that's just my own personal thing. There are a lot of people who give this a lot of praise. It's okay to me. it's not a gangbuster, but again, I think I paid about $30, $40 for it. So, hey, I ain't crying about it, right? Now, here's another fragrance that I like a lot. Haramain Amber Oud, Gold Edition. There is another one that's not a gold edition that they say smells different, but this right here, vanilla. But this is vanilla with a fruitiness to it. That fruitiness, like the bergamot, and there's some other fruit notes in there that come back with the vanilla. And then I think there's amber in this. I like this fragrance a lot. For the money, this might be one of the best fragrances I've purchased. And again, y'all know I buy Louis, I buy Creed, Mason Francis Kirchen, Bond Number 9, Parfum de Molly's, and I buy a lot of high-end stuff. And for the money, this is one of the best purchases I've ever made. And I think I paid I don't think I paid $40 for this bottle. This smells good, it projects well, it performs well. This Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition, I recommend getting this. If you don't have it, I recommend adding this to your collection. Again, I got this off of TikTok, all this. This is another one that I recommend, another fruity fragrance. This is Araf Club de Nuit Intense for men. Now again, this fragrance, Assad Black, the Camera, I've actually done full reviews on these, so if you want to know the full review, the full breakdown of it, you go check that video out. I've also done a full review on the Araf as well. Yeah, this is just fruity. This is just a nice fragrance. This is something I would wear in a lot of different instances. I would wear this out. I would wear this on a date. I would. I like the way this smells. And again, this is inexpensive. This is along the lines of how I felt about the Al Haramain as far as what I paid for it and what I get, right? Because you always, let's be honest, you don't always want to spend $300-$400 on something. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. It's a fruity fragrance, not vanilla like the others. Only 3 of them had that vanilla. The other one was fruity. Didn't really care for that one that much. But this is another citrus, powdery fragrance, light, smells very good. Definitely a summer, spring fragrance that you could wear to a lot of different things. This is something that I highly recommend, all right? So that's it, y'all. That's 5 fragrances that I all got from TikTok. All of these fragrances were $50 or less, right? And like I said, 4 of them I actually give a good feedback on. The 5th one, I would wear it. I'd wear it maybe, right? But the others, absolutely I would. So again, are there fragrances out there that you can get that don't necessarily, go and break the bank? Absolutely. These are some of them. There are many more. We'll be reviewing them. If there's anyone that hey, listen, drop a comment. Let us know what you guys think. If you have any of these, if you try them, want to get them, let me know. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Hey, listen, as always, stay smelling good, looking good. That's all we got. I'm out. Peace.